All right, so um, I want to talk a little bit about a juicing practice that can be maintained for the long term. So why juice, first of all, right? Juicing, I know a lot of people kind of go, why not just eat the fruit and vegetable? Um, if you can eat that much fruit and vegetable, by all means, eat those. However, juicing is helpful when, especially if you're sick, in order to get better. That way, the nutrients from the fruit and vegetable get into your system right away without your body having to digest it. So digestion takes a lot of energy. So if you eat, for instance, 16 ounce of celery apple juice, for instance, take about a pound of celery and maybe half an apple. Um, the problem is you can't really eat a pound of celery and half an apple very well. Or if you could, I think you should. But if you cannot, and you still want the benefit of the nutrients that come from all that abundance of vitamins and minerals, then juicing is the way to go. So I juice mainly vegetable. Rarely. The only fruit I juice would be apple, and that is to mellow out the taste of other, like very green vegetable. Let's say if I juice a bunch of kale, and that gets, the taste is very intense, so the apple mellow it out. So mostly my go-to uh, things that I juice daily is celery, carrot, ginger, lime, or lemon, some kind of citrus, whatever citrus you have, right? So I get, somebody in my neighborhood has a big lime tree, so we get bags and bags of lime from her. So that's what I use with my juices, is lime and lemon, uh, calamansi if you have access to those, Buddha's hand, whatever citrus things are fantastic for your liver. Helps your liver clean out all the gunk out of it. Anyway, so I'm changing hands. All right, so that's basically my go-to: celery, carrots, lime or lemon, ginger, turmeric, and then I add green veggies to that, and that is, switch those out. I do romaine lettuce or uh, spinach or green leaf lettuce or bok choy or even cabbage. Cabbage is not exactly green, but yeah, cabbage, you can do that as well. And I drink a minimum of 16 ounces of that in the morning, and then another one later in the day. I know a lot of the people who are doing juice fasts, that all they do is drink juice. So that's a different thing. This is, and I eat whatever I want to eat in between. Yeah. So usually I do the juice in the morning, and then I'll eat a meal that's consists of some kind of protein, fish, and maybe a salad. Sometimes not. Sometimes cucumber, something fresh that I eat before. Anyway, so this is I find that this is a relatively easy habit to stick to, right? And it just feels really good. And I've been told my skin glows. Do I glow? I can't tell if I glow, but other people say I do. So hey, uh, all for that, right? Happy juicing. Get a juicer. I've invested in the Cuvings, which is a little bit expensive. It's like $700, but so far I'm really thrilled with it because I can juice a lot in the morning. Oh, the pulp. Celery pulp is very unpleasant to eat. But the rest of them, carrots and carrot pulp and the other green pulp, I would actually save that, and I mix it with my cat's food And I also, if I make stews and things of that nature, I would put that in my stew. You can also just fry it up with an egg or something, and that becomes, add some garlic, onion, and some other herbs, and salt, pepper. It's actually pretty delicious. I have added it to, say, cornbread muffin mix. I'm not much of a baker, but once in a while I would do that. It's also very pleasant to eat that way. And if life is expensive, right? And because eating this way does add up. So I would say keep those pulp and eat that later on when you're out of money and can't buy more produce. So you eat that part of the vegetable, the pulp portion of it. I am not the best person for the recipe of what to do with this. Look up online. There's a lot of people doing all kinds of fun stuff with the pulp. All right, happy juicing, juice up.